Attention, all people, especially seniors and baby boomers. Are you frustrated hearing lies and fairy tales invented by the big pharmaceutical industry every single day on your TV, newspaper, and magazine, and at the same time they bring in record-breaking profits? Get ready to be even more annoyed and outraged, exposing and revealing the conspiracy. Fact number 1. The cause of all chronic illness and death that the big pharmaceutical industry prays and pays big that you would never find out about, and why almost all medical doctors act as if it doesn't even exist. Our amazing free report reveals how to remove all disease from your body, including but not limited to heart disease, chronic pain, diabetes, weight control, memory loss, and putting a permanent end to the merciless silent killer inside you right now. Ending the reign of government and corporate mind control to free yourself from all chronic illness and live the long and energetic, healthy life you deserve. Forget everything you've learned in the past and what you think you know about health, because it's wrong and I can prove it. Learn health secrets they don't want you to know. Discover the secrets you need to help you help yourself to a healthier, happier way of life. But I must warn you, the health secrets you're about to experience are not for the weak of heart. The information presented throughout this presentation may shock or even offend you because you've been lied to. You've been told half-truths, part-truths, no truths, and outright lies. You've been trained to think and believe in a certain way. Millions of dollars are spent to keep these secrets from you. The powers that be have made fortunes from what you don't know. Well, not anymore. We like you to know that we are incredibly serious about helping you achieve your real dynamic health, and we won't let anything or anyone stand in our way. However, right up front, I want to say, this letter might not be for you. If you're completely happy and satisfied with how the big pharmaceutical industry and the government are running our healthcare system at a huge profit to themselves and an even larger deficit to the very people it's supposed to be helping, one lie after another, don't read another word of this letter. Put it down and walk away, convinced in your choice to keep the blindfold over your eyes and your head stuck in the sand. However, if you're one of the brave, the frustrated, ready to rip off that blindfold and pull up the curtain on just how sick our healthcare system has become, read on. Once you have our secrets and begin to learn the statistics and educate yourself, it becomes immediately clear just how broken our current system of healthcare actually is. Unfortunately, if you remain uneducated and oblivious, then you, your family, and your friends are standing in line to become the next victims in their way of lies and deception. Wake up, America. Before I go on and reveal the shocking number 1 secret killer that I spoke of and how it's directly accelerating everything from heart disease, risk of stroke, memory loss, weight gain, hardening of the arteries, chronic fatigue, chronic pain, diabetes, and many other diseases just building up in your body waiting for a breakdown, consider the following facts. Fact number 1, $2.3 trillion were spent last year to maintain our so-called healthcare system. No other country in the world even comes close. Yet, the brutal truth is that we're 49th in the world for quality of healthcare. You think that's shocking? Wait until you read the following statistics. Fact number 2, research shows that in a ranking of 8 developed countries, the United States came in dead last in the years of potential life loss to circulatory disease, respiratory disease, and diabetes, and had the second highest death rates from bronchitis, asthma, and emphysema. Fact number 3, America's obesity rate is the worst in the world and is a major predictor of future illnesses. A new study at Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health revealed that 75% of Americans will be overweight and a staggering 41% obese by the year 2015. Only 3 years from now, can you imagine 75% overweight, yet nearly all are malnourished in one way or another despite gross overeating? Let me ask you this. Would you take medical advice from your local pharmaceutical rep? Would you? If you're a right-thinking person, of course you wouldn't. But you know who does? Your doctor. It's scary but true. In fact, an independent study actually surveyed how medical doctors choose what medications to pass on to their patients. More than 70% said that the main factor was whichever sales rep got through the gatekeeper and gained access to them. That's a pretty frightening statistic if you ask me. And when asked directly how they gain access, one rep actually confessed that the secret is to find out the doctor's favorite wine and deliver it. Now, I'm not suggesting that all our doctors are bad people. Most of them are simply too deep in the system to realize that they're doing anything wrong or not trying to care for their patients. But it's no wonder you're not being given the real truth about how you can live a long and healthy life, because we've let big pharmaceutical companies take the wheel and drive our healthcare industry while we're medicated in the back seat. And while we're napping, their research departments are hard at work designing medications for every organ and disease you can think of, and then using the bulk of their budgets to put these new miracle drugs on television so you can go and ask your doctor for them. It's a completely reactive system. None of these companies are staying up late burning the midnight oil to try and find a way to prevent disease. That's because they're not really in the healthcare industry. They're in the sickness industry. Without disease and sickness, they don't have a business. All they're doing is giving you a band-aid to try and stop the bleeding once the disease is already there, making you the victim. Think about it like this. There's a huge storm, and your neighborhood is about to flood. First, you try to grab onto any precious things that you think you can take with you. Then you realize it's too late for that, and you scramble to get onto your roof. Suddenly, along comes someone in a rowboat. You're saved. Hooray! But you just lost everything that was worth anything to you. Your house, your car, and all your most valuable possessions. But the government is convinced that they did you a favor. They sent you a rowboat. You're alive. Congratulations. That's the way our healthcare system is currently run. Not only that, but you'll likely get a bill in the mail to help cover the costs the government incurred sending out that rowboat. That's some favor. But what if I told you that there was a way to be prepared for the hypothetical flood? So well prepared, in fact, that you don't even have to leave the comfort of your own home while the storm rages around you. Here's what our health and longevity expert, Dr. Lawrence Gallant, says about all of these diseases that are flooding our hospitals and doctors' offices with sick patients. We know that the diseases start far earlier and at a cellular level, well before any of the warning signs or symptoms are even visible. He goes on to say, we not only know that aging and the progression of disease can be slowed, but that so much of the damage can be halted and even undone. This is because scientists have finally zeroed in on the real reasons we age, and they know why our bodies become so vulnerable to major killers like heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. This means that if you take an entirely different approach toward your health, you can practically escape disease and illness as you age, and there is a solution. Let me ask you, who do you listen to? You could go out and read every book ever written on natural health and wellness, spend hours listening to so-called industry insiders, invest thousands of dollars in supplements, lotions, potions, powders, or pills. But even if you did, you'll miss the real secret. You'll get half-truths, part-truths, no truths, and outright lies. Or you can make it easy on yourself and become a member of the Super Health Inner Circle coaching program that condenses the real truth about health, aging, illness, and how to remove the causes of toxins and inflammation, which will add years to your life and, more importantly, provide you the quality of life that you deserve. In a short 30-minute read per month. No fluff, no bull. Just raw information and secrets that you can put into use immediately to transform your health and keep that flood of inflammation away from your body. Here's just a portion of what you're about to discover. How to crack the code on transforming health problems and end toxemia and inflammation permanently. Exactly what you need to end belly fat. How pain is really caused in the body and how you can naturally eliminate pain enzymes recently discovered by new research. The superfoods to add to your daily diet that will squash toxins and inflammation and nourish every cell in your body. How to boost energy levels by 99.9% and reduce fatigue down to almost 0%. How to naturally lower your toxin levels, which means there's less inflammation in your body. Just this one effect alone can have fantastic effects on your circulation and heart. How to lower mental decline by as much as 90%. Up until recently, experts thought that losing your mental edge was a normal, unavoidable part of aging, and that the slide into dementia was something that couldn't be stopped. The so-called experts are wrong again. Imagine a long, healthy life without pain and without sickness. Not only can you end disease, but there's an astonishing new breakthrough that's changing the very face of aging. It has the ability to restore nearly every part of your body to a younger, stronger, and more rejuvenated state, making you virtually immune to the diseases of old age. The SHICC program is different than anything you've seen, heard, or used before. We do not recommend supplements, lotions, potions, powders, or pills. Never. When you act right now, you can join a group of like-minded people and get access to one of the foremost experts in the field for a live discussion on how you can make the changes you need to make. If you act today, right now, you will receive a free report and you can test drive the SHICC membership program for $1 for 30 days. That's a small price to pay for what could amount to your own personal time machine. This is a very limited bonus. See below. Get your free report, www.yourhealth123.com.